Okay. Um, yeah, if you're following for continuity, same hair, same no makeup, and same favorite sweatshirt as the last couple videos or whatever order these come out in, because I'm filming a bunch of stuff and then I'll edit it and see how it all goes. Okay. But another project that's happening around here, and another one of those crazy when I ask for something or need something, uh, it comes to me. My manifesting game is pretty strong, and so I don't think I shared. I don't want to. I don't want to show you what happened. Let me show you over here. Okay, so last fall, no, whenever that was, um, of my front yard. So that's the alley on the other side of the fence over there, and then this is the side of my wraparound front porch. And I had some big cardboard boxes. I guess that was winter because one of the boxes was from my new shed, and I put down a bunch of cardboard boxes here, and then my friend had a bunch of pine straw from his trees, and we spread that on top of it from like here to about there. And then, as you can see, a lot of stuff as it's not 100% foolproof. Stuff is still growing through it, but it was a start. And then my summer took a left turn, and I never got back here to make anything over here. Well, then I went on one of my trips this summer, and I came back, and a friend who had moved here recently and been doing a bunch of things. Pause for car going by. I came home, and she had cleaned out her storage unit and came and brought all these cardboard and opened it up and spread it on my lawn from that corner to the front, and I'm not going to show you yet, to the front sidewalk. So the rest of this whole section, I wasn't ready to do that, to be honest. Um, uh, and I had lots of cardboard. I still have lots of cardboard to do this job with. Mainly the reason I wasn't ready to do this job was because I didn't have mulch or topsoil or anything else to finish the job, and I didn't want my yard covered in cardboard for 3 months. Actually, it's been more like 5 or 6 months. It got to be fall, and leaves were falling, and people were bagging up their leaves, and I put on Facebook, anybody have any bagged leaves, let me know. I could use them in my garden. Someone responded, and this is the second delivery of leaves that he brought me right after Thanksgiving weekend. Over there was the first delivery, and it was about 6 big bags. These bags are twice as big as those bags. So I have lots of leaves. So that's what I'm going to do today. And yeah, these shrubs were all going to be cut and removed, and I haven't done that yet either. But, I just haven't, one thing at a time, or 15 things at a time. But anyway, right now, I'm going to it's not raining today. I'm going to get these bags opened and spread, and some of them might go over to the side yard for the next iteration of this project. All right, so let's have fun. Okay, so, I've got a bunch of it, this section, pretty well covered. The nice, thick layer of leaves that will sheet compost over the winter, and I can figure out what to do with this sectional yard in the spring. I mean, I envision a beautiful kind of cottage garden, but that's a lot of plants. This is a lot of land to put plants on. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Another tree wouldn't be a bad thing either for some shade, but But I have this bag and this big monster bag here left, which, I mean, I could put another layer on. It's just going to compost down. Isn't it funny? Some people spend all day bagging up these leaves, and then the rest of us undo the job by putting them all over our lawn. But I do have a little section over here of the garden where I solarized earlier in the fall, which has been mixed results. It's been interesting. So I'm glad to have all these huge black bags, because I'm going to cut some of them open and put them over here to kill and see if the black bag solarization works better than the clear bag solarization, because clear plastic, because I'm finding that the clear plastic, at least since it's gotten cooler, has started to kind of act like a little greenhouse. And so weeds and things that would have died back because it got cold are flourishing under it because they're warm and moist. So yeah, I did read some studies that said the clear plastic worked better, but I don't, not in my case. And if I had this black plastic out there in the summer when it was absorbing the heat, and I don't think anything would live under it. So I'm gonna play with that later, but not today. But I am gonna drag these 2 bags over there and open them and put them under the clear plastic, because I'll take you over there and show you what I've done. So hold on just a minute. Okay, so here's the little garden patch, and I have the plastic pulled back halfway, and you really can't see a clear demarcation of where the plastic has been since September. But the dirt clumps that you see there, and underneath the other side is a lot of these dirt clumps, was a project I did last week. Let me take you over here and show you what I did. So I'm still, well, that's a whole other thing. Why I haven't picked up my own leaves yet. But I spent the day cleaning up this curb. And this section of curb, you couldn't even see that there was a concrete curb there. And when I started. So all the dirt and leaves and weeds and things that I pulled out, shoveled along here from the side, all the way to the stop sign. And I started back at the alley, which is right in front of that truck that's parked there. So I did the whole thing last Wednesday, and there's more to do. I can take you down here and show you kind of how things began. And of course, weather, it's gotten, leaves back in it, but, I'm not going to come out here and vacuum it every day or anything like carpet. But can you see here and where the side, there's concrete, but I lost energy by the time I got to the stop sign. So another day I'm going to come out here and shovel all this out and clean up that. And I don't know if I'm going to do this side, because I don't think there's a curb there, but there might be, for all I know. But then the next thing I need to do is edge the sidewalk at some point between now and next summer. And, the edge of it is here, but in many places it's buried by, a foot or more of dirt. So that's a whole job that's huge, and I'm not quite ready to do it because I haven't quite recovered from last week. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these last 2 bags of leaves here and pull the plastic back over and cover it up for the rest of the winter, because I think this little patch is going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be a wildflower patch, where I'm just going to get some mixed wildflower seeds and sow them on it in the spring, or it's going to be potatoes, because potatoes grow in crappy soil. So but I might also just do potatoes somewhere else in like a hugelkultur with all those branches over there and more leaves and compost and dirt and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. And then my other plan is to dig holes and fill them with compost, a couple feet wide throughout this barren area here, and plant pumpkins and just let the pumpkins take over this whole yard next summer. And then I'll have pumpkins in the fall. Probably more pumpkins than I'll know what to do with, but I'll have pumpkins and I won't have to pay money for them. And I'm saving the seed from the fancy pumpkins that I bought this fall and paid too much money for. So next year they'll be free if they live. And if they don't, oh well. But the reason I haven't really done my leaves, one, my live oak is still got a lot of leaves on it. And if I remember correctly, they don't really lose their leaves this time of year. Look at that sky though. Oof, that's a pretty sky. We've had a lot of rain lately, so that sky's pretty. But some bit time between when I moved here and last winter, I lost the attachment to just the bag, the like metal frame that attaches the bag to my mower. And I am not gonna hand rake this whole yard. Just not gonna do it. I'm not that young and cool anymore. So there's my old dog out hanging out with me. So I'm going to use the bagger, and it'll mulch the leaves and bag them up. And then I will put them underneath this plastic or wherever, in the compost bin, wherever. So I just ordered one. And I swear when I looked at it before, when I realized it was missing, it was really expensive for what it was. But then I went back and said, damn it, I should have ordered that this summer. And then I would have had it now when I need it. And I didn't. So I ordered it, and it was only like $25. So I don't know what the deal was, but I must have been feeling very penny pinching at that time. So anyway, let's put some more leaves down and call this project done. Okay, folks. Well, this is a month later editing Beth out here finishing this video. Well, I'm not finishing it out here, but I came out here to give you a final update on this project. So my leaf guy, because everybody has a leaf guy, right? I have a leaf guy. His name is Martin, and he's a very nice guy, and he has a big truck. And I have neighbors on their porch yelling at each other. It happens. But since that video was finished, Martin, my leaf guy, contacted me 2 more times and said, I found some more leaves. Do you want me to drop them off? And I said, sure. One time I was home. Second time I wasn't home. First time I was home, I told him where to drop them off, over here in front of my car. Second time I wasn't home, and he just backed up and dropped them. I got to show you how many more leaves I have. Yeah, my leaf guy came through. So those are more bags of leaves that I have to compost, mulch, fill raised beds with, all the things. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm the leaf bag lady. And I went for a walk this morning with my dog and saw some more leaves in the neighborhood. So there's a chance that either I'll go over and get those because they weren't very far away and only a couple of them. Or, well, he asked me last time, do you need more leaves? Do you want me, if I see more leaves? I said, I can always use them, but I felt really bad. I just felt like he was, like, going out of his way to bring me leaves. And so I said, well, don't go out of your way. But if you see some more and you're grabbing them, I'll take them. I'll always take them. I have an entire city lot to mulch. So, yeah. All right. So that isn't it a beautiful day? It's like the 29th of December, and I'm out here. Well, I have long sleeves on, but it's a very nice day. It's a very nice sunny day, especially for some of my friends up north that I know don't necessarily have snow this winter, but it's been really rainy and dull and dreary and gross. But look at my sky. Love it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. And like I said, it is the 29th of December, so I've got a couple more days to the end of the year. And I am within spitting distance, as they say down here, of reaching my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So let's see what post-Christmas, New Year's miracles might happen. And so welcome to all my new subscribers. And I hope we all have a great new year together. And we'll see what this new year brings to us. Well, maybe more leaves. It's really a joy to live in a mindset that of somebody dropping off a truckload of leaves brings you joy. I highly recommend it. Simplify your life to the point where a new friend, new associate, a new person in your life can bring you joy by dropping off bags of leaves or whatever the equivalent is in your world. I highly recommend it. So I hope you find lots of joy in your new year, and thanks for being with me. Talk to you later.